we're currently at the station here. We're monitoring a situation on the fire department radio. There seems to be some sort of MVA on the highway. So we're kind of just waiting to see when we get called down there. I believe DOT is already on scene, FD's on scene, local police is on scene as well. So we're basically just waiting for the call to go down and recover the vehicles whenever that's been cleared up. So let's just take a look what the sort of rigs we've got. We've got the 2 heavy wreckers down there. Those are our newest addition to the fleet. Let's go and pop down here so we can see the rest. So we've got a flatbed over here. These are the first ones we started with at our repair store in River City. We've got a couple of fairly new utility vans over here, useful for carrying equipment to the scene. And then over there we've got one of the fairly new 2020 tows. So these are quite useful for shuttling vehicles back and forth, but usually just use the flatbeds for vehicles that, well, we're unable to drive back. Mutual aid rescues on scene. So they're currently extracting victims. Very much expect a call at some point, so we'll just make sure all the vehicles are ready to go. And from the sounds of it, we've got a couple vehicles over the side in the lake. Okay, ignoring all of these down here. Major vehicle crash on the highway, requesting tow company. So if we have a look, yeah, it's over on the... Oh, okay, I'm guessing black ice or something. A couple of cars go off the side. All right, let's go ahead and join that call there, and we'll make our way down there. We'll be driving the second heavy tow, and then I think we'll bring a couple of cars down there, especially the flatbeds. Those are useful for recovery, such as this. We'll follow those guys out. Fairly heavy snow today, so got to be careful. Going to drive slowly, and already do see a lot of ice on the road, so we've got to be careful. Now, I think we have to head the other way. I'm going to head over Riverside. These guys are going highway. I'm going to head Riverside because I feel like it would be easier to get over. I think. Look at this. Can barely see, 200 meters ahead of me. And I think the others actually just took the Colonial route and are actually going to be joining us up here. But I really cannot see them. Yeah, there you go. You can finally see them on the road ahead. Really difficult visibility. Okay. Got to be careful of that. Thank you, thank you. Yes, okay, so we've got local sheriff is up, blocking off the road. They've got an opening for us here, so we'll pull in and head up onto the highway. So the entire southbound lane of the highway seems to be closed. Jeez, ice on the on-ramps is not great. Okay, well, head over the bridge here. The scene is incredible, though. Like, look at this. I can't even see the other side of the bridge. Okay, and this is going to be chaotic. Right, I think we'll pull over to the side here and await information. Yeah, FD's up here. They've got what looks to be a couple of triage tents. So yeah, we'll just park up here. That's fine. Once we leave a lane open for ambulances, that should be fine. We can use both of these. Can you explain to us what's going on here at the moment and where we are with recovery? We've got a couple of heavy wreckers here, and we do also have a couple of extra tow trucks we can bring down to the scene if needed, but okay, box truck on top of another car. All right. Is it clear for us to move in now, or you want us to hold back? There's a lot of vehicles. I'm not really sure we can navigate ourselves up there. So yeah, when do you think we can actually start moving in? Okay, all right, thanks. So obviously whatever happened here, with a couple cars go into the guardrail and at least one went over. Lost cars in the lake apparently. Let's just get a bit closer, take a look at this. Figure out what we're actually dealing with. But I don't think we can move in just yet. Kind of need to wait for FD to move some of their rigs out of the way. Especially the rescue there. Let's see. So we've got a US mail van there. Okay. Oh, 2 cars on the lake. Now, it is frozen. I don't know how thick the ice is, so we're definitely not going to be able to support much. Definitely not going to bring a vehicle down there, but at least it seems to be enough for FD to stand on there and perform recovery efforts. Another van over there, so I think we're dealing with 3 vehicles. We'll look at bringing one of the heavy wreckers in a moment to see. If we park one here, first would be to get the US mail van off that EV, get that out of the way, and once we've got that out of the way, that will give us the ability to get those 2 SUVs down there. We've also got a truck over there, but yeah, well, we're gonna be here for a while. Perfect. Bring those on. Bring those on. Let's start with the vehicles up here. Move them out of the way. Give us as much room as possible to work with. We'll let them go, and then we'll bring one of our wreckers over there. Get the US mail van. Probably need to lift that up, actually. Got a bit of a tight park here. Can't really go back too much further. Just managed to get out there. All right. Glad we didn't scrape anything. Okay, so nice and slowly through here. We'll put our hazard lights on there. Make sure everyone's aware of us. We've got our headlights on as well, actually. Okay, so that flatbed's going to take the red Toyota there. It's a mess, honestly. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get our cars up here. I need to be essentially sideways in order to get that US mail van. Looks like FD have got that on struts to stop it from moving. But I really need these guys to move. I need, yeah, these cars to move. Ideally, I see they've got the north lane closed as well, so that's fine. We've got plenty of area to maneuver, but I basically just need a clear area here, if that's possible. If we can just move these guys up a bit. Thank you, I appreciate that. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We've got some area to work with here, and then we can, yeah, we should have enough room to pivot the truck around anyways. Okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. We've got plenty of room as well, so let's extend the crane. We'll deploy the struts first. We'll get our vest on as well there. Get this up and extend that. There we go. Right, we should be able to reach anyways. We'll have the hydraulic struts removed, or we'll connect it, sorry. Then we'll have the hydraulic struts removed, and that should all work out there. So let's just get that to its maximum. One winch on this side there. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Honestly, it's already slid off the barrier enough. We should be able to just, if we retract both of these, it should be pretty simple as pulling it in. It's already, okay. Yeah, stand back. I'd stand back if I were you. Stand back, guys. Just wait for that to slow, and we'll just slowly drop the rear of the car down. Perfect, perfect. Right, let's remove both those winches. Both of these can now be towed. That's fine. Whilst they work on moving that, let's just give them a second to get the car out of there. Yep, you're good. All right. Let's see what else we have to deal with. Hop over the guardrail. Let's not get too close to the edge. So we've got two cars down there. Neither look severely damaged. So I think we should be able to fairly easily pull those up. We've also got a pickup over there, which FD have stabilized. We'll start with these two anyways. Since I shouldn't need to move my wrecker much. Let's just slowly head down here. Gotta be careful. Go on the rocks, since that's gonna be a bit more solid. If we attach, I'm trying to think, if we do one to the front, one to the back, we can lift the front one faster and start with that one. One wrecker on the green SUV, and then we've got ours lifting up the Explorer there. If we're just going to stand back here, we can still monitor this. So if we retract, let's retract the back a bit more there. Make sure we get these both taut. Let's just wait there. Stop that there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see if we can reposition this a bit better so we can flip the car over. See if we lower this, start retracting these a bit more. All right, lift over the guardrail. And retract. Let's go retract both of these. Surely should just... There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. And it's on the ground as well. So we can just attach both of those winches. And... perfect. It's another vehicle done. Right. That wasn't too hard, actually. I thought that would have been a bit more difficult getting stuck on the rocks. But not bad, to be honest. And then they're going to work on that vehicle. Since they managed to get that one up nice and smoothly, let's go ahead and reset ours. And then we're going to go ahead and move ourselves basically another 20 meters down the road and get working on the last one. All right, for the second time, let's go and deploy this. And we will need the ladder moved because most likely the vehicle's going to be sliding up here on the bank. So yeah, that's going to damage your, well, pretty expensive ladder truck there. Let's go and extend this out, and then we'll get both of the lines up. I think they're still having a bit of trouble getting that over the guardrail. They didn't really give themselves much room to work with, but I think they're just going to set that down directly on the flatbed. Fair enough. Start with the green. What is this, a Charger? So we'll do one winch on the back there, one winch on the front. Don't even need to rotate this one. Should be fairly easy to lift, or slide this one up, I should say. Not even lift. There we go. Identical, and we'll go and retract both of them at the same time. All right. Sliding on the roof. Get that up and over the guardrail. Oh, this is going to be perfect. It's going to flip over. Look at that. Perfect. Let's just go and retract this in. We'll move this right onto the flatbed. Hold on. Give me a sec. Oh, nearly perfect there. There we go. Right in front of the flatbed. Beautiful. All right, great work, great work. Detach the winches there and already ready to tow. Last vehicle we've got here, red pickup. So this one's a bit more difficult, but still fairly straightforward, I think. On the front there, one on... Oh, where's a good point to attach to on the back? The bed isn't really structurally sound. If we go to there, that should be okay. All right, perfect. Let's start retracting that. Get that turned around. All right, so it should swing the back in. Yep, perfect. And let's go and retract them both at the same time now. Again, up and over. Perfect. Right, let's kill the ropes. Beautiful. And again, look at that. Great positioning. Ready for the tow. Let's go and reset this. Get ourselves moved out of the way. It looks like FD have already mostly headed off. They've left one or two engines here, I guess, just to supervise us. But with that, I think we're pretty much ready to go. A couple of civs still on the scene here, giving their statements to officers, but I think we're ready to pack up and head out. Alright, we'll just cross over. Law enforcement still got that lane blocked anyway, so we're good. Let's just follow the tow back. They'll be going nice and slow with the truck on the back there, but I think we'll take all the guys out for lunch since we don't have any active calls. Rest assured though, given this weather, we'll definitely be busy this afternoon.